Curtis Selby's time. Breaking down the stories every view will unwind. From left to right we'll see the light. It's balance we're chasing, no fighters fight. Curtis Selby talking straight. Let's hear both sides, let's communicate. Politics and reason, let's find the truth. Curtis Selby's here to bridge it for you. Debates, insights, it's all on the screen. Curtis Selby keeping it keen. Hit subscribe, stay a while, let's dive in deep with Curtis Selby. The combos you need. The combos you need. Debates, insights, it's all on the screen. Curtis Selby keeping it keen. Hit subscribe, stay a while, let's dive in deep with Curtis Selby. The convo's unique. Curtis Selby talking it straight. Let's hear both sides, let's communicate. Politics and reason, let's find the truth. Curtis Selby's here to bridge it for you. Debates, insights, it's all on the screen. Curtis Selby keeping it keen. Hit subscribe, stay a while, let's dive in deep with Curtis Selby. The combos you need. The combos you need. The combos you need.
Greetings, everyone. It is I, Curtis Selby, your tired midnight blogger, while blogs in this case at 7:35 p.m. Don't have anything scheduled. I just didn't see that anyone else was streaming, and I felt like, dadgummit, I'll go ahead and do a random stream myself. I don't know that I have a topic per se. I just wanted to come on. I'm a 150 watch hours away from being monetized, and I got my 7th subscriber, 701st also today. And I released a couple of shorts of Cassie that have done very well. So I just felt like I should keep the momentum going. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I should just let it rest. I know Big Al and Netters later at 9 o'clock Central are going to be playing Films with Friends. And I can't remember what they're playing, but I remember it was a movie I wanted to watch. Aha! So I want to be done by 9. I won't be long. I honestly don't have a topic. I thought I would come on here and just see who shows up and see what kind of craziness we can get into. Hail and well met, DJ Play Nice. Welcome, welcome. I'm just doing a random stream. I don't really even have a topic. So feel free to let me know in the chat what you would like to talk about or what you would like me to look up and share. I'm just going to be on here for maybe half an hour to an hour at the top, just to not so much kill the time. I just wanted to do it. I look forward to streaming every time. And And I was like, today it's going to be almost 4 days without streaming. I didn't want to do that. So I'm out here being a silly person. So let me know what you would like to hear about. In the meanwhile, I will shut off the music. Let's do this. Just sharing the good news. Y'all are so supportive, so kind. Here we have the earning page. We have everything we need for the most basic monetization. We just need that 3,000 watch hours. So if you're just bored enough to listen to 150 hours of tired blogging, I don't think anyone would be. But, maybe pick a video or two or short or two. Take a watch, take a listen. If you haven't subscribed, that would be great too. All that stuff that everybody asks. I usually try to either not bring it up or wait till the end of the stream. But, like, subscribe, share, all that stuff. I think I scared everyone away. All righty. Let's see what else we've got. Since this is a random stream, I think I will just randomly look up what's in the news today. Let's see. The Pope's condition remains critical after asthmatic respiratory crisis. Not a Catholic, but I know some wonderful Catholics, so my heart goes out. And obviously, we want to pray for anybody who's suffering. Let's take a gander at that. The Pope's condition remains critical after asthmatic respiratory crisis. I had asthma as a kid. It is no joke. It's a very painful and horrible thing. I need to get back to working out because, frankly, I wonder if I'll get back to having asthma if I don't. Pope Francis suffered a prolonged asthmatic respiratory crisis this morning with doctors having to supply oxygen, the Vatican said, this according to ABC News 3 hours ago. The 88-year-old pontiff's condition remains critical according to his statement. He's not much older than my dad. Today's blood tests also showed plateletopenia associated with anemia, which required the administration of hemotransfusions, the Vatican said in a statement. The Holy Father continues to be alert and spent the day in an armchair, although in more pain than yesterday. People pray at the statue of John Paul II. Asthmatic respiratory crisis indicates the Pope struggled to maintain a sufficient oxygen level when breathing on his own, according to medical experts. Plateletopenia, also known as thrombocytopenia, indicates the Pope has low platelets, which are cells that circulate in the blood and help blood clot. Low platelets may occur as a complication of infection, a side effect of certain medications, or a problem with normal platelet production. The Pope has been hospitalized since Valentine's Day, February 14, following a bout with bronchitis. He was diagnosed with a pneumonia on Tuesday, according to the Vatican. The Vatican described the Pope as being in good spirits on Tuesday. Prior to Saturday's update, the Vatican announced the Pope would not lead Sunday Mass this week as he continued to recuperate. So, there we go. The Pope, let's pray for him. And what else was on the news? Trump removes Joint Chiefs Chairman General C.Q. Brown in a purge of military leaders. President Donald Trump and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth announced late Friday they are replacing several senior military officials that the Trump administration is linked to Biden-era DI efforts in the chaotic withdrawal from Afghanistan. Among those targeted in the purge of military brass was Air Force General C.Q. Brown, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs, the nation's most senior military officer. Trump announced he is nominating Air Force Lieutenant General Dan Kane to replace Brown as Joint Chiefs Chairman. I want to thank General Charles C.Q. Brown for his over 40 years of service to our country, including as our current chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Trump posted on social media. He is a fine gentleman and an outstanding leader, and I wish a great future for him and his family. Here he is, 4-star general, big old bunch of medals on his chest. Here he is testifying before the Senate Armed Services on his nomination to be chairman of the Joint Chiefs. General Brown has been Chief of Staff of the Air Force since 2020. Hegseth then announced he is replacing Chief of Naval Operations Admiral Lisa Franchetti and Air Force Vice Chief of Staff General James Slife. We thank them for their service and dedication to our country, Hegseth said in a statement. Hegseth also indicated he is replacing the Judge Advocates General of the Army, Navy, and Air Force. Senator Jack Reed, Democrat of Rhode Island, said Friday that the military shakeup is troubling. This appears to be part of a broader premeditated campaign by President Trump and Secretary Hegseth to purge talented officers for politically charged reasons, which would undermine the professionalism of our military and send a chilling message through the ranks, Reed said in a statement. Never mind the thousands that were removed because of the COOF. Personally know a very honorable major whose career basically was ended because of the COOF. And no, not because he had it, just because he wasn't going to take the vaccine. This appears to be a part of a broader premeditated campaign. Brown, who is black, we've got to make sure to mention that because we aren't smart enough to see that this gentleman right here is black. I'm glad they told us, since we are dumber than posts. Anyway, the guy was a fighter pilot appointed to his post by former President Joe Biden. He's been outspoken about the challenges he faced in his career and about the need for racial reconciliation after the police murder of George Floyd in 2020. Brown had no immediate comment, according to his spokesman, Navy Captain Juriel Dorsey. And look, don't get me wrong. I feel for the guy. I don't know enough about him to be able to judge whether this is good or bad or indifferent. Since it's my side, I'm not worried and concerned. I'm sure I would be if I was on the other side. The reason I'm being all poo-pooey is, where's all the anger and angst when it was the COVID thing? Well, yeah, but they're military and they're supposed to take vaccines when they're ordered to. I get it. But having said that, we were especially an extra hateful and especially an extra targeting of people during that phase. And it seems that it was largely right-wingers that were purged then. So I hope you'll forgive me if a handful of top brass, I'm not going to weep any tears. I'm not going to say anything negative toward them because I don't know enough. But I don't have a lot of sympathy for these people. Hegseth foreshadowed the change at his first town hall meeting with Pentagon staff. The session began with remarks from Hegseth in which he disparaged DEI and promised accountability for the withdrawal of U.S. troops from Afghanistan in 2021. And I will comment this much. That was a shit show, and somebody really should be held accountable for it. Frankly, if they were the people responsible, I have no idea. I don't know. But if they were, then I would say that this is appropriate action. Now, if it wasn't, then we can discuss whether it was or not. A broadcast of the event was cut shortly after the audience, which included troops and civilians, began asking him questions. Yeah, that's not cool. But then again, don't forget the left has done that to us as well. So I hope you'll forgive me if I'm not terribly concerned. Mildly concerned, yes, but not terribly. Here we have U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth and British Defense Secretary John Healey. Let's see if I'm smart enough to do this. I think I can. I've got to do this. I've got to try. Nope, that's not it. Nope, not it. Not going to do it. Wouldn't be prudent. YouTube. There was probably a quicker way of doing this. Oh, there's a Blazing Saddles watch party in just 10 minutes. So I'm going to call this pretty quickly. But I at least wanted to do this. I know there is a way to do this. I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. Maybe not. All right, so I wanted to make this comment about Britain's. Hey, where did it go? Okay, I guess I'm going to have to do it this way. I have to do it the slow way. There we go. That's my thought about Britain's head of their military. He does look a lot like Dr. Evil. So Hegseth, who was confirmed by the Senate after Vice President J.D. Vance broke a 50-50 tie, has described himself as a change agent who wanted to rid the Pentagon of woke policies he said have made the military less ready to fight. At the town hall, he reiterated previous statements about DEI efforts, saying that they have divided the military rather than uniting it. Quote, I think the single dumbest phrase in military history is our diversity is our strength, Hegseth said. I think our strength is our unity. I think our strength is our shared history. Hegseth, in a January 29 memo, directed a task force to identify and eliminate Biden-era diversity programs. The task force's initial report is due March 1st. So there it is. Not much news. I didn't go very long because Gorilla's just put up his stream for Blazing Saddles. I'm going to go there. I think I got 2 people watching this. Oh, hey, DJ Play nice. I have to panel up for an 8 o'clock show. Have an awesome evening. Well, thank you for showing up. This was just a random thing that I did, more or less for fun. I'm going to call it a stream because Gorillas is coming up in about 10 minutes. So thank you all very much for showing up. The 2 of you, whoever the other one was of them was DJ Play Nice. Thank you very much for showing up on the channel and leaving your kind comments. I'm going to go to Gorillas and chill out over there. Appreciate y'all. Have a wonderful evening.